Why dream? It keeps you going. A dream may give you a destination to aim for, but quickly you find yourself wondering how are you going to get there. You realize, however, how confident you are. It is going to be hard. That is why you need to start with a dream rather than a goal, a plan, objective, or a hope. Because getting things done in life is difficult. You need the right kind of motivation to succeed. One that doesn't just tie you down over the few days or weeks, but which will keep you going for years and years through doubt and adversity. Whatever we choose to commit ourselves to, we are going to face problems along the way. If you run a business, you will lose customers, employees will leave, other people will get selected ahead of you, competitors will emerge, and mistakes will be made. Some of your ideas will fail, and you will kick yourself about opportunities you missed. You might wake up one morning to find that the world has suddenly changed around you because of war, disease, or extreme weather. Any or all of these things will happen to you at some point in your life. It's at moments like these that the dream comes into its own. It provides a real anchor for the long term. Not just for this week, the next quarter, or the coming year. It is bigger than the problems you currently face and cannot be destroyed by the adversity that has arrived on your doorsteps, unless you let it. That much was amply demonstrated by one of the most remarkable people of our time, the educational campaigner Malala Yousafzai, youngest ever winner of the Nobel Peace Prize. When she was 11, the Taliban took over her town in the northern Afghanistan and decreed, among other things, that the women and girls would not be allowed an education. They shut down the school, but Malala kept going and started to speak out about why this was so wrong. She became sufficiently well known that the extremists tried to stop her. In 2012, she was targeted and shot on her school bus, narrowly escaping death. So yes, the Taliban have shot me, but they have only shot a body. She later wrote of the experience and how it drove her to redouble her effort as an activist. They cannot shoot my dreams, they cannot kill my beliefs, and they cannot stop my campaign to see every girl and every boy in school. Almost none of us will have endured anything nearly as extreme, traumatic, and life-changing as Malala did. But we can all learn from her example and her belief in the power of a dream, something that only got stronger when people who hated that dream tried to stop her through the most violent means possible. This is what a dream is capable of. It enables you not just to survive adversity, but to grow through it. If you can hold on to your dream as you experience all of life's setbacks, then it and you become stronger as a result. Because the dream is just intact. You are still here. And if those things aren't going to stop you, then perhaps nothing will. This is where a dream differs from and stands above its more familiar cousins, the target we set ourselves, the resolutions we make, and the goals we hope to achieve. I can almost guarantee that everyone reading this has had versions of these in their lives. And almost everyone will know what it is like for them to fail. Targets are missed, goals are shelved or altered, and resolutions are surrendered. When we can feel our willpower beginning to drain away. That is the problem with these concepts, the most popular models for thinking about and approaching the future. They are short or medium term at best. Once we are done, or not done, with this year's goals and targets, we will adopt new ones, often without pausing to think about what we learned last time. They are binary, like exams that we are either going to pass or fail. And because they have a 50-50% chance of failure, they are brittle, almost as they were designed for us to give up on them. In comparison, a dream is engineered for the long term. and built for survival. It's often your destiny. It's meant to be, and you will fight to achieve it unless the system stops you. You can have a bad month, even a bad year, without giving up. You can switch paths, change careers, and still be working to achieve it. No one is going to sit down for an annual dream review and tell you that. Unfortunately, your performance has not been up to scratch. Your dream lives and moves with you. It is big enough to contain failure, to allow for diversions, and to enable multiple course corrections. It doesn't just inspire you to get started and to keep going, giving you something to keep moving towards. It also declines to punish you when things go wrong, or if you fail and have to start again. You might have moments of real and painful failure, but your dream doesn't die with them. It persists, and if you persist with it, you'll find new outlets for it and the determination to try again. A dream can be your companion, spurring you on and to the next thing and picking you up when you fail. By drawing us on the future and lifting our sights beyond the circumstances we are currently in, it gives us something we need but can't always find, a dose of perspective, telling us that we are not as good as we think, nor are the problems we currently face as big as they seem. A dream should curtail your overconfidence at the same time as quelling your fears. Because it never goes away, you can rely on it to ensure you keep moving forward, however long and rambling the route.